let's do the tie-breaking round to break this up. We're talking Large Professor versus Pete Rock. Let's talk about his co-production on Diamond D's debut project, Freestyle. Yo, that's that shit.
Hey, yo, wait a minute. Yo, that's that shit. Hey, yo, turn it up. Yo, that's that shit. Yo, could you fix the station? Yo, that's that shit. Yo, watch him fuck it up. Yo, that's that shit. Oh, shit, I got your head bopping. Ain't no stopping, cause the shit that I'm popping is from the heart, so you know that I'm real. So you can relax, cause I'm signed and sealed. Know a lot of faces in this rap shit. Always got a buck, cause I don't make whack shit. Yeah, you either like it or you don't. The sounds are natural and infactual. Stand in awe and watch a brother catch wreck. My credit is good and I never bounce the check. But if the funds run low and my shit gets critical, I'm off to the chemical. Gotta give a shout to the Large Professor. Thought I lost his number, but I left it on my dresser. On and on like the Mississippi. Not on a gangster tip, and yo, I'm not a hippie. I'm just an ordinary brother who is very, very dedicated to real rap. So don't compare me to another brother, cause I'm the type that'll smother a whack MC, this DJ or any other. Member of your crew, not a thing you can do. Nope, gotta say peace to infinite can do. Show this fat Joe Boo in a match. No one can match me, and yo, you couldn't catch me in a new pair of British with the thick brother soul. But I won't flinch, cause I got soul. And I bring joy just like Anita Baker. If the girl doesn't like the smile, you need to take her to a Diamond D show. Cause I bring joy to men, women, girls, boys, Jews, Gentiles, Catholics, Protestants. Step to Diamond D, it'll be your abolishment. I'll give a handshake for you and your man's sake. Cause I write rhymes so much that my hands ache. It's 92, so what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Barbecue or boogaloo? Yeah. Hey yo, wait a minute. Yo, that's that shit. Yo, could you turn it up? Yo, that's that shit. Hey yo, fix the station. Yo, that's that shit. Yo, watch him fuck it up. Yo, damn, I can't wait to make.
Ooh, that shit is hot.
That song is so dope.
Yeah.
Such a banger, man.
Vibes.
Breed. Again, we're trying to, like I said, push steel against steel. Let's talk about another version of Das EFX' Real Hip Hop, produced by Pete Rock. One time.
Another Pete Rock remix.
To the hip, the hop, you don't stop, don't stop. EFX with the real hip hop. To the hip, the hop, you don't quit. Das EFX and we came to rip shit. To the hip, the hop, you don't stop, don't stop. Das EFX with the real hip hop. To the hip, the hop, you don't quit. Das EFX and we came to rip shit. Yeah, one time. Well, on your market, get set. Can't forget the goal. In case you didn't know, the flow is back like Joe. Yo, you nigga didn't know that I'm back, man. You whack, man. I eat a rapper like a Pac-Man. I figured you bring it straight from the cellar. Forella, packing more hits than Lupinella. I swallow, nigga in his eye. If he test me, you don't impress me. Yo, books kick the rest, G. One time for you. Hey, yo, what up? The crew bringing the ruckus, no doubt. We's the roughest dream team, reign supreme like the cutlass getting ducked. The dope, you can't touch the flow. It's me, the nigga with G, the beat double O-K-S. So say yes to bust your caliber when I pop shit and rock shit like Metallica. Stakes through the hearts of them snake fake niggas. Some all up in my face, jealous on my tape niggas. So honey, shake your fingers and show me what you got. Das EFX with the real hip hop. To the hip, the hop, you don't stop. Das EFX with the real hip hop. To the hip, the hop, you don't quit. Das EFX and we came to rip shit. To the hip, the hop, you don't stop. Das EFX with the real hip hop. To the hip, the hop, you don't quit. Das EFX and we came to rip shit.
Yiggity okie dokie. Listen.
Hold on. I'm not sure I like this pairing. I'm not sure if I like this, Jules.
But
what does the group say? I'm jumping out the window. I'm sorry. I'm jumping out the window. But
I'm just sticking with the group. Go ahead. I'm ready for the slander. Go ahead. I'm ready. My heart cold. My heart cold. Go ahead. I'm ready.
No.
Why,
anybody else? No.
Anybody?
Or I mean, if y'all think it's fair, then it's fair. Then we'll, I'm just curious.
Well, I think he said Large Pro co-produced, and Pete Rock had a solo joint, so
I mean,
he didn't have no co-producer.
So you're weighing on the actual what if we found out Diamond D just supplying like the hi-hat? Would that make you more comfortable?
I was gonna choose Pete Rock anyway. I was gonna choose him anyway.
So wait, why are you uncomfortable with this, Scan?
So I think for me, although the Diamond D is a forever classic, that was what 92, 93 Diamond D, and I think the Pete Rock is 95 if I'm not mistaken.
Diamond D is 92.
And I think the Pete Rock. Oh, to me, I don't know. I don't know if I'd put necessarily those two head to head. Although they're both bangers, I don't know. I don't know. But I could be bugging. I could be bugging.
Nas Effects is 95. I mean, what is the chat room?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said.
DJ Miter agrees with Scandalous. He said he doesn't like the pairing either. I don't know the reasons for not liking the pairing.
I mean, yeah, give me reasons. I'm okay. Like I said, I'm a hardcore baby. I ain't gonna take it offensively. Let me know what you think. But I'm open to a suggestion. Not that's gonna happen, but of another potential record. You know what I'm saying?
I personally don't think that the Pete Rock remix for Real Hip Hop like blows away that Diamond D song. That Diamond D song is a banger.
Right. Very true. Very true.
This sounds like the same argument you had earlier for Pete Rock on "I Can't Stop the Prophet." Like this is insane. This is so good. Like now you're saying that about. I mean,
it's not the same. Nice try. It's not the same. Not the same reaction or anything. Like it's not the same.
I'm open.
That was apples and oranges.
I'm open to a collective suggestion.
Granny Smith apple versus Fuji apple. It's the same apple.
Fuji wins, obviously.
Why apples?
Fuji wins, obviously. Listen, it could be a collective suggestion by all of you. I don't want to hear like a bunch of breakdown of everybody's. Come up with one more. I'm down. So, are you comfortable with both records not being there, or is one record okay and the other one is not?
DJ Miter said that the Pete Rock remix is cool but lacks some energy. I don't disagree with that.
Okay. I see someone mention
I'm not saying you should switch songs. Because I can't.
I saw someone in the chat room. It was actually Black Moses, I believe. Black Moses is Mr. September, right?
Yes.
Just Some Men, the Pete Rock version.
Just Some Men is I think 92, right?
Which would make it even.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because that was off the first
92
album, right? So that was 92.
That was 92. So I think that would make it a little bit closer, but still, we could still find a winner and an answer from that. But I think that might be possibly a little bit closer to me. But again, I'm with what the room is saying though.
You know what? Listen, I'm gonna make an executive decision. I'm gonna go ahead and do the right thing. I think it's basically what's it when you work together? You said like let's find a
common ground. Let's come to the
common ground.
Exactly. Let's. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I could be wrong about the selections. So I still think the Diamond D record with co-production from
Diamond D stays. Diamond D stays.
I believe it stays because I still believe that strong record. You guys don't agree with the Pete Rock record that I picked should be the one. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a sub record on my own. I don't know if this makes any sense. You guys are going to get on my case and be like, it's unfair. You're talking about it. And I just want to hear no argument. Shut the fuck up. And it's a record from the same year, 1992, a gem to go up against Diamond D's that's that shit. Let's talk about ADOR's Let It All Hang Out.
Ooh.
I didn't see that one coming.
Come on. Man, Pete Rock. Pick the fat track. Yeah. Come on. Pumping that fuel for all to use. Yo, we're getting both wild on this ADOR slamming room. Stepping up to bum rush the stage. It's the crew motivated by the spark of the rage. The mic is the teacher to get you out the cage. From the get-go, the
critics ranted and raved, cause hip-hop was too strong. The road to the riches we began to pave, where the body, the mind, the soul become one, intertwined with peace and hostility none. Is the message loud and clear for all to hear and make the crowds cheer? Which is the season of the year to flow into a rugged kind of tempo. And what this all means is time to let yourself go. It's time to get you onto this 90-delic tip. I'm not a hippie, but yo, B, I'm hip. The 90-delic definition means no more self-doubt. Future on point, yo, my brother's gonna work it out. The pressure gets hot, state of mind is in a foul. Flip off the vibes, come on and let it all hang out. Cause they got what's the life. Let it all hang out. Cause they got what's the life. Let it all hang out. Let it all hang out. Come on, feel the
Ooh, listen. That was a good my humble opinion. And they're agreeing with me in the chat.
That's a little bit closer, yeah.
Let's talk about a brand new voting booth. If we can get another one going up, please. We are officially changing the last round, which was a tiebreaker. Again, it's so difficult. Listen, these guys, I'm allowing the play to happen because these guys are so special in the craft that they do. They put in more than their 10,000 hours that it's that difficult to pick the right pairing. And forgive me, I did pick it on the fly. I didn't think it was going to go all the way to round 6, especially with a round with like quick, fast, no gas. But that even tied up. So I was caught off guard. And again, I got called out on it. Like I said, the compromise is actually the word I was looking to say earlier. The compromise is, like I said, we'll do a sub, but I still wanted the Diamond D record to stay. Do you guys, I'll ask the ground right now, because we played it sort of a little while ago, need to hear it again? Or do you have it in your memory, in your registry enough to we should move forward? I call it, I leave it up to you guys. What do you want?
We can move forward. My vote didn't change. It's still going to Pete Rock.
Does anybody agree with Triple C? Are you good? We can keep moving forward. I'll play it again just to keep it fair, if that's what you know.
No, we can move. I think we can keep moving.
No problem. We will keep it moving. Triple C already putting in his vote. Hold on, I still have those effects right here. I got to put ADOR. We're gonna go ahead and give Triple C's vote on that side of the room. Anybody else feeling the same way? Are they feeling ADOR, or does anybody want to place a vote down for Diamond D?
I'm going with Large Professor. That's the ish.
That's that shit. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
That's a dope loop.
Yes.
That's a dope. Anybody know the name of that sample by any chance? That's a dope loop.
I think that's what's his name? George Benson, I believe.
Oh, that's nice. I like it. We have a few votes in already. We got 2, as a matter of fact. Triple C put his vote down for ADOR. Let it all hang out. We got Diamond D voting by Cool Breeze. Anybody else? Y'all so stuck.
Yeah, that's actually pretty tough.
Scan is right on the sample. It is George Benson.
Of course,
George Benson is dope. George Benson is so fucking dope.
Damn, Scan.
Hip-hop savants.
I am, because this has nothing to do with my affinity for Pete Rock. But that Diamond D song is top tier for me, like one of the hottest songs, in my personal opinion. I really like that song a lot, so I'm going with Large Professor.
Oh.
Hey guys, I voted for Queens a lot tonight. I'm gonna put that out there.
Listen,
I wasn't gonna bring it up.
We'll be able to run this back.
Oh,
you guys,
just
he hates Queens.
Show, huh?
I wasn't gonna bring it up. I wasn't even keeping count. I wasn't even keeping count.
He voted reluctantly, but it's okay. We got you.
I'm gonna make a special T-shirt for Hobo that says "I came to Queens and all I got was this T-shirt."
Hey, some of my favorite people are from Queens, to include you guys.
We love you too, Hobo. We love you too. Again, we got some votes in the room, but some votes are still needed. We're talking, that's that shit. Diamond D, Stuns Blunt to hip hop. Whatever. Who cares the name of that album?
I'm gonna go with Large P on this one.
Oh shit! I'm gonna
go with Large P on this one.
What is it about that record?
I hadn't heard it in a while, and I actually forgot just like the overall feel of that record. You know what I mean? And that's one of those records that I think it's kind of like you think a large, you think Large P is kind of along this reference. You know what I'm saying? A feel of hip hop. So I'm gonna go with Large P on this one. That Pete Rock one though, that shit is dope. It's been a minute since I heard that one too.
It's dope. I mean, like I said, it's hard to choose. It's hard to choose, but that George Benson sample to go.
Yeah,
is it the classic Pete Rock horns that gonna save the day? What's going on? I gotta ask the question. Let's talk about DJ Scandalous. What are you thinking?
This is tough, but I'm gonna go to Adore Pete Rock on this one, man. And my reason for this is that for me, when that Adore record came out, when I heard that beat, I lost my mind because of the California soul flip, the mix, like the.
Oh, you knew the flip even before. You knew the flip even before. You knew the sample before. I mean,
yeah. And then the mixing of that song, and like Adore, his lyrics are not bad. I think they're good, and I think that was one of Pete Rock's. And then not only that, the scratching. If you listen to that breakdown, the way Pete is cutting on that, Pete is actually getting pretty busy with the cuts on that record. You know what I mean? So from and real quick, so one of my first jobs when I was a kid at that time, I was working in my church rectory, answering the phones, and I saved my money up, and that was one of the records I bought with my money from working at the time, yo.
It's scary.
So that record to
Ringing
me,
in church. Ringing in church.
yeah. I mean, Jesus would tell you, you know what I mean?
He'll let you know.
Nah, man. But no. Just yeah, man. That record to me, just hearing the samples, the flip, I mean, that record to me is one of the reasons why I think one of the many records that made me want to do what I want to do to this day, because of the way that it sonically sounds.
That's a big statement.
It is. It's pretty big.
Yeah.
And it says a lot.
Scan origins.
I mean, go back and listen to that record on a good set of speakers or something like that. That mix is stupid. The way that song is mixed is crazy.
Isn't the scratch like sort of multi-layered too?
Yeah, if you actually listen to the scratching part, it's pan mix. So you're gonna hear there's two different samples he's scratching. One is in your left ear and one is in your right ear.
Damn.
Did not know that.
Yeah, when you listen to it, you go back, you'll hear him scratching one side in your left ear, and then one scratching is gonna be on your right ear.
Adore is a gem, a classic. In fact, I said one of them records that goes down as one of those Pete Rock amazing records that everybody talks about all the time. But was it enough to save him when it came down to the final round of Eats, Beats, and Rhymes? Who do you got when we talk Large Professor Pete Rock? It came down to 6 rounds. Ties in a lot of them. They're that nasty. They're that ill. But we decided at the end of the evening to talk about 2 records that made the most sense at the end of the night to talk about. We said, let's talk about Diamond D's, yo, that's that shit, to go up against Adore's Let It All Hang Out. And while it wasn't completely one-sided, like a lot of these votes have been, actually not in this game, my bad, I take that back, but it wasn't one-sided again. Slight margin for the win to go to Diamond D, featuring co-production with Large Professor, giving Large Professor the win of round number 6. Meaning that Large Professor takes the win for the producer series. Large Professor, give it up one time for Large Professor. Yes. Clap. Queens in the building.
Go ahead and say it, Joy. Go ahead and say it, Jules.